What's going on, you guys? TBR here, back yet again with another King of Fighters All-Star video. And in today's video, I am joined by my manager, Manager Kiki. He's totally not my manager. I don't work for Netmarble, okay? But anyway, in today's video, we are going to be reacting to the latest Manager Kiki dev video. This one is going to be quite fun. In fact, this one is going to introduce us to some new employees over on the dev team that are actually the unsung heroes, the best, arguably, best part of this entire game, the art team. So this is going to be a fun one, but before we go ahead and get into all of that more, make sure you guys smash that like button and subscribe. And speaking of subscribers, before we get into this, I do need to remind you guys, in case you did not already see, I do have a second video that I'm posting today. It's already live on my channel. Check it out, link will be in the description. Not only is it the latest Saturday chat and chill, and one that I have never really done before because it's a little bit more of a personal video, but hopefully you guys enjoy it regardless. However, at the beginning of that video, I do give you guys all the details of how to enter in for that $25 Google Play or iOS gift card to celebrate all of us getting ourselves to 5,000 subscribers, right? Because it's not just me, it's all of you guys. Without you guys, I wouldn't be here. So with that being said, we're just gonna go ahead and react to this video today. This one, like I mentioned, is quite fun and should be a little bit more of a lighthearted one. It's not necessarily going to be one of those ones where there's a bunch of news in it, but it is still going to be very, very interesting. And there's some super cool stuff in here that we'll talk about when we get there. But I've rambled on enough. Let's just go ahead and start it up. So, like I said, guys, this is going to introduce us to the art team. And I've always told you guys the art is the best part in this game to me. Like, bar none, the best part of this game is going to be the art. I love the art in this game. And so therefore, being introduced to the art team is really, really cool. And I really am interested to talk about some of this stuff because they go into some really cool information and show us some unused art that is super, super cool. So we're going to check that out later on in this video, but it's always really cool to see Manager Kiki. However, he does go ahead here real quick before they talk about the art and talk about one important thing. I've been rambling and not paying attention, but I need to talk about this part. But this is where he talks about why they did not rerun the first run of Tekken characters, right? So they do address it. However, they don't really give a, I don't know, it's kind of a non-answer type thing. Like, it's an answer, but I don't know. So it's one of those things basically where they're basically telling us they've taken it into consideration. It's something they've thought about, blah, 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 blah. So we really don't know if it'll ever happen. He doesn't rule it out completely, but hey, at least they addressed it, I guess. So that's kind of what the beginning, first, like, what, 47 seconds of this was. So here we go, getting into meeting the art team. So we're just gonna go ahead and watch this together, and I'll just kind of pause it where need be. But I really do enjoy the fact that they themed the art team after Athena. I think that that's super cute, especially considering most of them are female, so that's really cool to see as well. And I kind of figured, just based on how some of the art came off, that there had to be a lady's touch back in the background with that stuff. So definitely really cool to meet all of these fine people, because again, these are the people that really have continued over and over and over again to impress with their work. Regardless of anything else in this game, you can never complain about the art. The art is incredible. So it's really awesome to see, like, for instance, this young lady, she works on the card art, and the card art in this game is some of the best we've ever seen, right? Like, some of the best art in KOF, in my opinion, has been because of this team. So it's so cool to finally be able to hear from them and get their input on kind of what their jobs are like. And, you know, then we had the second girl there. She works on like the spine animations for the art, which is really cool to get the art to move and so on. So that's really cool. Like, all of these people are integral to making this game go. And honestly, without this team, this game would be a lot less impressive, because visually this game is stunning at times, at least especially with some of the art, like on the cards and things. It's absolutely awesome. Some of the redesigns, original designs and things like that, absolutely awesome. So this team really does deserve a lot of praise, and I know when he even mentions it in here that we all really do heap praise on them all the time, and they deserve it. So again, these guys are the MVPs, guys and girls, that is. So here they're talking about redesigning some of the characters while still trying to be true to the characters. But there's some really cool stuff in here, so I'm going to stop rambling on so much, and we're just going to kind of go through here, and I'll just comment on key points and things like that, because I do want to make sure that there are certain things in here that we address, so. But this part right here is kind of more of the technical stuff, which is cool. It's cool to know some of that stuff, but it's definitely not as interesting to a casual player as some of the other stuff they're going to get into. Yeah, so they're all friends, which, hey, you know what? That's good. This team does seem like it's a very close team. It always has felt that way, like especially when he brings in different people from the dev team. You can tell manager Kiki has a really good relationship with them, and they all come off as very genuine, normal people. They all seem like really nice, down-to-earth people, and they seem like, you know, I'm sure it's easier with a mask on, probably part of the reason why they wear the masks, but you can tell that they're definitely devs for a video game, right? They're very calm, kind of quiet people for the most part, which is really cool, and I can respect that. Yeah, so they do talk quite a bit in here about how some of the teams that they've worked with in the past have been very difficult. But this part I do want to talk about, so I'm going to let them kind of go through here, and then we'll talk about it. We had heard several times, like for instance, I think it was the Dead or Alive team was very difficult, and it sounds like the Koei Tecmo team for Tekken were also a little difficult, but oh my god. So this part, apparently that dinky little Tekken trophy icon, apparently Koei Tecmo was super anal about that, which is super funny to me. Like, that's hilarious to me to see that, because it's like, really, of all things, they're that anal retentive over that? Sure. She reiterates she loves Koei Tecmo. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad you do, because we want more Tekken down the road. Please give us Yoshimitsu. Yeah, so the Dead or Alive team also a little bit tough to work with, as far as them being very, very detail-oriented on every little thing, which, you know, I can get it, right? It's your IP, you want to make sure it's represented correctly, so I can totally understand that. But you can tell that they all work their asses off. I mean, the amount of art that goes into this game, these people have to be working their asses off, because without these guys, this game ain't working. So these are probably the most overworked people on the team, more than likely. It isn't as easy, and my wife's an artist, so I can kind of understand a little bit, but it is not anywhere near as easy for artists to just churn out art as people might think, especially when you have so many people giving you input and critiquing things and telling you that even the most minor and minute of details that most people wouldn't even notice is off, and you have to redo the whole thing. It's a lot more than people might think. So here they talk quite a bit about the gender swap characters, and we're going to spend some time on that section when we get to the really cool drafts, which I think we might be getting into. I hope so, because they're so cool. We're going to talk about some of these. All right, so real quick, guys. Lady Shingo, right? So before we get into all of these different arts, I want to mention something. In here, there are going to be alternate arts that were unused arts for characters they did release. Netmarble, I'm going to make you some money right now, even though I totally don't work for you. Please, please release skins. Make these skins. If these alternate arts for some of these lady fighters that you already released came out as skins for that same fighter, not only would it make people who have no interest in the unified banner and never really pulled on it and never really gotten some of the characters on there go in just to get it so they can get a skin, you could easily sell the skins, and since it doesn't change anything, all it is going to be a skin. People aren't going to yell at you if you want us to spend a little bit of money on that. That would be awesome, and we would welcome that. Give us like a $5 skin of an alternate Lady Geese or something like that. That would be super, super cool. Heck, you could even throw them in as something like a reward for a certain dungeon or mode. This is stuff that you guys could be doing, and we would be welcoming to it. As long as it isn't buffing characters. Me and Forgo, when we did our podcast video together, we talked about this at length. This is something we were in agreement with. As long as it doesn't affect the character's performance in any way, selling us skins, some of us will bite on these like nobody's business. So please think about it. I know, Ken, send a message over to the team. You do that all the time anyway. Give them that suggestion. Just my 2 cents. Anyway, I want to get into these. Lady Shingo, adorable. Make it happen. She's even got little kitty ears going on here. Like, look at this. This is adorable. I would take this in a heartbeat. All right, so this right here, perfect example. This Lady Geese is so much cooler than the one that we got. I adore this. Now, I get maybe the cheeks. We'll go with that. I'll just say that. Maybe that was a little much, and maybe you're still trying to retain a... I don't know. Either way, gorgeous. This right here, I don't get super hype about waifus. You guys know that about me, but I love Geese, and I actually liked Lady Geese. I'm a big fan of her as a design. However, this right here is even better to me. Take it for what you will. Awesome. I love this. Apparently they had a lot of Lady Geese drafts. This one here, super cool. Now this one here, kind of reminiscent to me of Lady Billy, but at the same time, I think it's probably, I don't know what it is. I think it's something in the face. Either way though, I really like this design. Again, release it as a skin. As long as it doesn't affect the performance of the character, I think it's a win-win for everybody. That's just me personally. Lady Iori. So this is one that people have begged for, right? This right here is awesome. Tell me she is not gorgeous. I know it's kind of like just, I want that character. It's so cool. Love it. Love it. It looks so good. Especially like this face right here. There's something about the whole like vibe of this character. I almost feel like has like a Vice or Mature vibe to it. I love it though. I love it. Everything about it. I would take that. This one here, like this one is awesome. Not just because it's adorable, but also because we have never gotten an EX hydrant, right? So if we could get this, not only would it fulfill that, and while I'm not saying I would prefer to have an actual classic hydrant in the game, like maybe give us the one from KOF 15. However, this one right here, as a gender swapped redesign, I like it. I think it's adorable. I really like what they did with her face and the eye patch. Something about it just comes off as really, it stands out. I like it a lot. And I think, again, gender bend characters are kind of in the West, not necessarily as popular. They're popular as hell, don't get me wrong. But there are going to be a lot of people out there that would prefer the classic designs for these characters, especially since they don't want those replaced by gender swapped characters. They want the classic character. I get that totally. But these are, from an artistic standpoint, sometimes really impressive. And they're adorable. And I think this looks really good. So I like that one a lot. This one here, I prefer the one they went with, but there's something very anime about this one. I think it's the face and the hair. Either way, again, release this as a skin. Lady Maxima is still one of my favorite characters in the game. I love that character. I can't help it. I just think it's adorable, and I really like using her. However, unfortunately, she is doomed to die on the unified banner along with all the other characters there. This right here, though, super, super cute. I wish they'd buff the unified banner character so bad. This one I'm not as big a fan of. This one's all right. I prefer the other two designs, like the one they went with in the previous one we talked about. Lady Kyo. Guys, being real right now, you know how I've gotten very excited for Kyos in the past. SS Kyo, that is. EX Kyo, I had no choice. I had to skip. But this right here, look at that. Look at her. Adorable. I want that. Please, not Marvel. Please, for the love of God. Like, why? Being that they're showing these now, I get the feeling that they're not going to happen, right? And that's probably the only reason they were willing to show off this art. But man, it would be so cool to get these. If we could start like some sort of movement to Netmarble to either get skins or something in this game where we can start enjoying some of this stuff. Like, I'm sorry, like this one right here, I would love to have in the game though. So good. All right, so this is an alternate Lady Big, right? So this right here is super cool. I honestly prefer this to the one we got. And the reason I say that is there's something, I don't know, there's something about this design that just stands out. I think it's the hair. I really do think it's the hair. I think the hair is really what does it. But either way, this character just comes off as very anime villain vibey, and I like this. I love this. I think it is super, super cool. I love this one. Again, skins Netmarble, come on. Make us use this right here. Totally prefer this to what we got. I'm sorry. To any of the fans, I know there's a lot of fans of Lady Chang out there. I prefer this one. This one to me just has so much more personality. This one to me has more like, I don't know, there's something more about this one that I find visually appealing. And again, give me the skins. Come on, I love these. I think these are so cool. This one right here is really cool. So this is obviously not a gender swap, but this is really cool because this is, I guess, unused art for some sort of Shizuru. This is really cool. Really, really cool. Shizuru fans out there right now being like, please, give it to me. So cool. This is an alternate of an oldie but a goodie, Lady Yashiro. Still to this day, one of the best characters for the gold units, and she is absolutely adorable. Like this one a lot. I do prefer the one that they went with. Again, somebody out there's gonna be like, hey, TBR, you got a thing for short-haired girls. It's like, well, I mean, I do simp king. But with that being said, I love this design, I do, but I do prefer the one they went with, so I am in agreement with whoever decided on that final product. But all right, big shout out to to my boy Vance. So this right here is something that should have happened. This is awesome. Now granted, I don't know how they would work this whole motif into her character, but this Hotaru is adorable. And I would gladly have taken this. Another really nice design. This must have been for some sort of, I'm assuming, event or something like that because of the redesign, but still really, really cute. I mean, this one I saw and I was like, what the hell? And this next one's actually really cool. I don't know if I like this or not, but I do appreciate the fact that this right here is basically a Sentai version of Leona, which is really cool. Like, I think that's neat. She does come off as very Tommy from Power Rangers. She's got the Green Ranger / White Ranger motif, but still really, really cool. And then this next one right here, speaking of, oh, look at that. This man needs some sort of EX. Like, this man needs to be an EX, he needs an SS, he needs something. How has this man been completely overlooked for so freaking long? I will never understand, but either way, that design, yes. Yes, please, I would take it. Looks really, really cool. Those are so good. Then you got this guy over here cutting out everybody's masks. I wonder if he volunteered for that. Again, guys, oh geez, sorry. There's about to be a story. So apparently at one point with some of these fighters, they had drawn water droplets on the fighters, right? Water droplets. It's water. I see you. Stop it. Stop it. You're disgusting and you need to stop it. But anyway, with that being said, water droplets. So apparently they decided to go through the painstaking detail of doing water droplets on some of these ladies for like some of these summer events and things. And yeah, apparently the game's rating was going to take a hit if they did keep that. So they went through the process of making these things move, and then they just had to take it all out, which is kind of unfortunate, but you know, that's not suggestive at all. Like, come on. Really? Anyway, just gonna move on. Gotta watch my own rating. But anyway, I just thought that that was a really funny story. Oh, this is really cool. So we get into the fan art and we're just going to judge it for ourselves, right? We're going to have some fun with this one. This is a fun one. I forgot about this part. I haven't finished this video either, by the way. Yesterday was a busy day. Get off me. All right, so this is one by Baby from Korea. And so we're going to watch along with this and judge with them. So this one here is more of a sketch art, and I like it. It's very, very well done. It's very soft. Like the highlights and things in certain areas are very, very soft. I like it a lot. Much more feminine looking for Kyo, but I don't know. There's something of a innocence to it. I like it. I like it a lot. It looks good, and I have no problem with that. Great job to whoever drew that, Mr. Baby or Mrs. Baby. I don't know, but either way, very, very good. Yeah, there's a lot of emotion to that. So, all right, so this one's awesome. So we got Shune. Very stylized in the style of the artist. However, it's a 4th anniversary art. So it's got the 4 up and then it's got the heart. I think that's cute. I like that a lot. I think they did a great job incorporating that in there. And honestly, it took me a minute as I was looking at it and I was like, oh, 4th anniversary. Got it. Good job. This one's great. So for those that don't know, the number 4 is actually associated with death in a lot of these countries. So something that you have to keep in mind is that number has some separate connotations to it than it does here in the West. And so this right here is adorable. They do mention that this was before Lady Choi, so she's obviously not represented here. But either way, I like this one a lot. Honestly, this might be my favorite of the ones so far, just because it's hilarious, honestly. I like that. And of course, you got Kim there. But either way, good stuff. What do we got here? All right, so this one's really cool. So you basically have Team Cronin at this point hanging out, surrounded by cats, and the cats, I'll pause it real quick just so you guys can see. The cats have themes to them after the Ness saga, right? So this one to me, out of all of these that I've seen so far, and I think this is about as far as I've gotten in this video. Again, busy yesterday, but to me, this is one of the best ones. I think this is probably my favorite, but I'm partial. I am partial, but I like it a lot. I love that. Good job to whoever out there did that because you killed it. Adorable. I mean, look at the little mustache. He's got a little mustache on a kitty. So this one's nice too. This one is going to basically be a very cutesy version of a ton of the characters. And yeah, overall, super cute. I like it. I do like how Ash is basically, he's got poor Liz over there in some sort of headlock. But hey, you know what? What can you do? I just noticed Chris down there. Is that Chris? Hiding down there next to Yori? No, that's Mature. Or Vice, rather. Vice. Sorry. That's adorable. That's super cute. Good job. 4th anniversary, good job. Little Maxima's adorable. That whole thing's cute. That one's nice. Good job. Whoever drew that, that is very well drawn. I like the colors. It looks really good. Very good. Very, very good job on that. You can tell that these lady fighters are real popular in Korea and Japan and so on and so forth because they're represented a lot in these arts, right? And so I think that there is a place for the gender bend characters. I hope that they can come up with ways to incorporate them, but not take away from the releases of the characters they're associated with, because we do want the classic versions of those characters. But that one is really good. That one's good too. So we got Athena there. And we basically got, what, the tuners? That's cute. Oh, I just noticed there's summon tiles. Okay. Super cute. I like that. And there's 4 of them. So 4th anniversary. Okay, I see what you did there. Took me a minute to look at it. But no, that's good. That's very good. That's awesome. The whole process, that's super cool. Good job to all of you guys out there. That was Apocalypse? That was Apocalypse. Hold on. Hold on. I don't want to back up too much because it's already a long video, but that's our boy Apocalypse. Shout out to Apocalypse. That's awesome. That's... Oh my god, amazing. Got Manager Kiki and Zero there. Oh my god. I've never seen those. Those are adorable. I like it. I like how Akuma's just standing behind Manager Kiki like he's about to kill the man. He's about to murk a man. That's awesome. That's great. Aw. Got some more chibi looking characters. I like that they use the idle versions of some of the characters. That's super cute. Aw, the on held down on the bottom's adorable. That's cute. I like this. Shout out to all you guys. Great job. Round of applause for the people out there submitting this art and putting in the work, because very, very good. That's awesome. And you got the entire art team's approval. So there you go. Oh, that's cute. I like that. Are these more... Are these old submissions? Yeah, they are. I guess we're getting to the end of this one. Again, guys, I didn't finish this yet. Yep, we're at the end. So anyway, guys, like I said, this was more of an entertaining one. And honestly, I enjoyed the hell out of it. I was thoroughly entertained. Are you not entertained? I was entertained. I thought this was great. Honestly, you guys, in my opinion, this art team, the best part of this game. Round of applause again for the art team. They deserve it. These are the people, the men and women who make this game as good as it can be from their side of things visually, and they do an incredible job. But anyway, you guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I don't think there's anything that they're really going to go into here. I think that they're basically just saying their goodbyes and thanking each other and so on. So I'm going to do the same for all of you. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like, share, and subscribe on your way out. And I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.
Continue. Game over.